last night, quote, if we don't show up tomorrow, it's entirely possible we won't be able to count the ballot again.
Well, I think it's ridiculous. You know, Oprah, I was on her last show or one of her last shows, and they picked the biggest people and all of that and made a big deal. And I'm disappointed. I think Oprah's become a major divider in our country. And I think, frankly, she should be ashamed of herself. And you know who else should be ashamed? Fox. Because I've seen Oprah on Fox about 50 times making the same statement. And I think it's a disgrace what Fox does, because everyone thinks Fox is so pro-Trump. They're not pro-Trump at all. They've put Oprah on all morning long. That's all I see is Oprah. And, you know, I do Oprah very well. She's been in Mar-a-Lago many times. Roger King had his funeral. That's the head of King World, which was Oprah's mentor. And Oprah chose the location. She said, Mar-a-Lago is the most beautiful place. Would it be possible to have Roger's funeral at Mar-a-Lago in the ballroom? We did it. The only time I've ever had a funeral there. And I think Oprah should be ashamed of herself to say that. She should be ashamed. She knows me. She wanted to run with me as a vice president. She was going to be the vice president. She wrote me a letter. It's in the book. And now she goes and makes statements like that. She's a divider. And Barack Hussein Obama is a divider, too.
So now all the movie stars out there are saying, oh, we got to leave the country. We're done. We're out of here. Right? I saw one of my shorts earlier today.
He's not going to be president. Donald Trump is not going to be president of the United States. Take it to the bank. Okay. I guarantee it.
All right.
There's not going to be a President Donald Trump. That's not going to happen.
I think that man will be president of the United States right about the time that spaceships come down filled with dinosaurs and red capes.
On that note, Tom,
take it from me. How about that?
Yes. Donald Trump has been saying that he will run for president as a Republican, which is surprising since I just assumed he was running as a joke.
Newsweek, because they're compiling a full list of all the celebrities that have promised to move abroad. I mean, they've said this over the years. They've declared their intentions to quit the U.S. rather than live under another Trump presidency. The question is, are they really going to follow through? I mean, some of them, like Meryl Streep, have made that very clear. You have Miley Cyrus that have made it very clear, you know, they just can't live. I think Kathy Griffin is another one. And then there's Whoopi Goldberg, who's told us over and over and over again that she could not possibly live under a Donald Trump presidency. No, you know, gosh, no. Anyway, whether or not she actually ups and leaves, that's unclear. She has said in the past, and I'm going to quote, Newsweek did the due diligence and found all these quotes for us, so we thank them for this. Whoopi Goldberg saying, I don't think that's America. I don't want to be in America. Maybe it's time for me to move. Then she said, now see, if you want to be mad at me, you want to make jokes, get your facts straight. Just to be clear, I wouldn't leave this country for him to all over for any reason. I've been here since the late 1700s. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's kind of a dig at slavery, etc. Anyway, quote, we're allowed to protest, we're allowed to stand up and say we disagree. Whether we agree or not, it's okay, but you don't get to tell me that I'm going. You don't get to make that decision for me. I'm staying. Okay, so too bad. We're stuck with Whoopi for now on The View. She said she was going to leave, right? I mean, so we're stuck with her for now. I mean, that's a whole other story. I encourage you to go into the archives on the Trish Regan show, because I've reported before on how The View is eventually going to get canceled. It's not going to be because of Trump, but because it costs too much money and not enough people watch it. I mean, people talk about it, maybe here on podcasts like mine, but nobody actually watches it. And it costs a ton of money. And Whoopi doesn't come cheap. I wonder what she would charge. Kind of makes you wonder. I mean, if Oprah was getting $1 million, when they brought Kamala on, were those hosts getting paid? Was ABC getting paid? I mean, these are questions that I think somebody actually should be looking at right now. Because that's bad. That's really, really bad. I'm just going to tell you as a journalist, bad stuff, okay? Bad stuff.
Let's read out all these names. There we go. Alec Baldwin, fuck off. These are the list of people who said they're going to leave the country if Trump wins. And of course, they were all lying. They're going to stay exactly where they are because they're fucking retards. Ready? Alec Baldwin, fuck off. Whoopi Goldberg, fuck off. John Legend, fuck off. Chrissy Teigen, his stupid whore wife, who's a terrible person, you can fuck off too. Rob Reiner, fuck off. Barbara Streisand hasn't had a song since 1931. You can fuck off. Cher, don't know how you're still alive, fuck off. Nancy Pelosi, insider trader, fuck off. Hillary Clinton, the most evil woman in history, fuck off. Megan Rapinoe, fuck off. Tom Hanks, fuck off. The only thing you ever did good, Tom, was play a retard. No coincidence. Amy Schumer, fuck off. AOC, fuck off. Lady Gaga, fuck off. Taylor Swift, Bill Gates, Jane Fonda, Madonna could all fuck off. Mark Ruffalo, I don't know why they chose you to be the Incredible Hulk, because you're clearly a little pussy. Fuck off. Kim Kardashian, fuck off. Bruce Springsteen can fuck off. George Clooney can fuck off. Hunter Biden, he doesn't even know what fucking day of the week it is. But he can fuck off anyway. Oprah can fuck off. Robert De Niro can fuck off. Samuel L. Jackson. I used to think you were cool, but I'm afraid you now have to fuck off. Miley Cyrus, Travis Kelce, Bobby Altoff, Rashida Tlaib, Stormy Daniels, Anthony Fauci. We don't want you here, Fauci. You're a fucking liar. All of you can fuck off. George Soros can fuck off.